This episode is called Because I'm Mrs. Claus, which is obviously a lie that Letty tells to a little girl whose room she's stealing from.
How did you know my name?
Because I'm Mrs. Claus.
This is a big episode with Letty's mother, Stell, and her husband, Rob. It's so funny to say her husband, Rob.
Yeah.
Even though he is. To family.
To family. To family.
La familia.
What I love about this episode is that the pairings are really different.
Yes.
It's Joey and I, and you and Lucia, which we don't really see that pairing very often. It was just a very different dynamic, which it was a lot of fun to shoot.
Javier is very paranoid because he thinks that there's this guy at the hotel who probably is another hitman.
I think he might be here to kill me.
And Letty, meanwhile, is again stealing. And that all comes to a head in this moment when you guys are in bed of, why do we keep trying to change each other?
From the moment we met, you knew I killed people for a living. And I know you were an addict, a thief. Why are we together?
Is it going to be possible for us to be different people, to fit into this idea of good behavior?
It's starting to break apart here a little bit.
And then, of course, Lashver appears at the end.
Drop the gun. You're under arrest. FBI.
The big twist is that Estelle set up this whole thing working with the FBI to trap Javier.
I'm sorry, Letty.
This was a very hard episode for me to write because everybody in every scene is lying. So it's like tracking the lies and all of that to preserve the twist, to make sure that's still a surprise.
When I read that script, I felt like I had food poisoning because I didn't know that that's what was happening. But then I got it. He kills people. So in terms of a mother's perspective and a grandmother's perspective, it's probably a good idea to not hang out with it.
You find out that your daughter and grandson are on the run with a hitman, and the FBI asks you to help out with that.
She did the right thing.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing I like to always be conscious of with all the characters, is that nobody is totally good or totally evil. Estelle has good intentions, you know? Javier's arrested, and then Letty tries to stop that from happening and gets herself arrested too.
Let him go. Let him go!
Now they're in the back of Lashver's Sprinter on the way to prison.
Good Behavior, all new Sundays at 10 on TNT and on the TNT app.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to TNT's YouTube channel for more Good Behavior content.